There we go. Gosh, these are really tidy. She's done a good job. A really good job. How often is she trimming at the minute?
More frequently when you're coming.
Excellent.
The first couple of weeks, probably not so much, and then it's once a week or once a fortnight.
Oh, that's really good. Really good. And it's been, what, is it 10 or 15 weeks since I've been? Oh, I can't remember. I'll have to have a little look. I've got a feeling it's 15, you know. I can't remember. Okay. So all I'm doing is just investigating any flaps on the frogs. This is obviously filmed, so she can see what I'm doing. That's pretty good. Frog's in good shape. Just skimming the bars. He's got a weak connection sole to wall. He has decentish frog spine. He lacks some digital cushion mass and depth and density. His heels have a tendency to kind of run out to the side, but then if we look at the foot from the outside, we can see some rings, and I'm going to say it's a type 2, type 3 behind, type 1 in front, type 2 in front. It's a bit of a chronic weak caudal foot, or really the entire internal arch apparatus is weak. I'm figuring that is genetic. He's Spanishy. Well, he's full Spanish, isn't he? And this has been his pattern, hasn't it? A little bit high here on the lateral toe. I'm just going to skim the little point off the heels, like so. And they'll be stronger for it. That's better. A little bit of height on the medial pillar, a bit more height on the lateral pillar to come off, and then just looking down the foot, a little bit of lateral heel. Good. And then just pulling the quarters where it's pulling away from the sole and distorting with an open angle so as not to deliberately reduce height. Just coming into the pillar, changing the angle of the rasp, rounding the toe all the way into that toe pillar, all the way around the corner. It's got a little crack there. Blend that in. Just pulling that in a little bit more actually. Take the sharp edge off. Woo! Give him a little break. Well done. All of this should make sense when she views the video. Oh, he's a good boy. Are you shuffling away? What are you doing with your hind end? Good lad. You can move it if you want. This is, I'll have a little dance. Maybe pop that one back. Or not, it's up to you. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. Oh, we are trying to find a position. Good boy. Well done. Just gathering this medial quarter right into the heel region where it's flaring out the side. Round the pillar and toe, gathering that lateral toe pillar. That's good. and then back up the toe. Where that white line is stretched, we're coming into the white line a little, inner wall, just across the centre of the toe. Leaving the toe pillars at the same height. And then just blend them in, like so. That looks good. Just check the balance from the back of the foot. Lovely. Well done. Give that a clean up. Good boy. Oh, well done. I know. There we can see a little bit more clearly that stretched white line. That's why I've pulled that back in the centre of the toe. Kept the height in the pillars. See a little crack just in here, in that heel region. Just give that a little clean out. Good boy, well done. That's fine. Lovely. Here we've got the hind foot. What I notice about these feet is they're a little flat, lacking sole depth. You can see by the depth of the frog within the hoof itself in relation to the toe callus, the wall, that it is lacking both concavity and depth. It's quite a flat arch in this hoof. And it tends to give it this appearance where the wall grows above the sole. And these heels look very long and forward, but of course if we trim them back and down to the widest part of the frog or the level with the height of the frog or whatever, we are going to create a negative plantar angle. So it's important to leave as much height as we dare on this hoof to preserve optimum blood flow, morphology, posture, development and comfort. So we've got to be very mindful of the choices that we make and not be led by some, human belief that something should be a particular way. We need to really consider the consequences of the trim and what's going to happen to the horse with every choice made and actioned. So I'm just tidying the frog. I want to preserve as much material as possible. There's a few areas of infection, just very mild surface infection, just little pockets. So it's important to clean them out, allow air to get to them. These are improved though, Richard, from where they were. Yeah, there was more infection, I remember, the last time. So these are good. While I'm over here, I'm just going to trim the bars, a little bit overgrown, slightly laid over, a little bit of exfoliation going on there as well. Oops, I'm going to switch knives to my right-handed knife. I'm just going to, give him a rest. I could feel that coming. Good boy. Oh, he's good. Just move my tools out of his way. All right. He likes to stand downhill. It's very odd. Good boy. I know. Well done. Okay. I was saying, I'm just going to grab my... Actually, I'm just going to come under the apex. Oh, yeah, there isn't much there. Just checking that out with my right-handed knife. All right. I know. You'll be fine. Good boy. Just coming up the right-hand side of the frog with my left-handed knife. Ideal. Look at that. Very easy, trimming this way. That's fine. Just going to have a little look. A couple of frog flaps. I know. I know. Just want to see what that is. Oh. It's nothing. You can see I've taken the stand, so we've made it a little bit lower for him, which he seems to like. Just trimming that bar. Okay, knives away. You can see it's ever so slightly higher on the inside. Woohoo! Just going to take a little bit of height off the heels. There is a little bit of a high point there. Oh, fella, good lad. You are good. You are good. Just giving him a little rest. Good boy. You are good. Alrighty. Just running the rasp across one heel. Very small amount on the next. That's fine. Tiny bit more on the inside, on the medial heel. And then a little bit of height in the medial toe. Not much. And in the lateral toe. So it's mostly medial lateral. I can see she's been addressing it though, because there's very little medial lateral imbalance, so that is good. It's quite common to have a higher medial heel, quarter and toe in horses with a dorsal palmar imbalance, because they tend to stand with their legs closer together and under the body, creating, and the way that they walk and load the hoof means that it tends to wear more on the outside, and they tend to push the blood out from the outside of the sole region to the medial side through the way that they stand and load. I'm just gathering in the flare. Good lad. I can feel it in my hand that there is quite a lot of flare. So I'll probably put the foot on the stand and address that from the stand as well. Oh, you're going to stand like that, are you? That's fine. Should we try you on the stand? This one. This one. Well done. Well done. Just going to bring him over to neutral on the stand. If we look down the foot, we can see there's a little bit of lateral flare. In reference to the coronet band, of course. But mostly it's on the medial aspect. So we're just going to catch a bit more of that. Remember, we're gathering the foot in. We're not trying to deliberately reduce height, but inevitably some height will be reduced by doing this in that flared quarter. Hopefully not in the toe, but perhaps a little bit. And then we're looking for symmetry. Coronet band to foot. And then just round the toe. And the wall to an extent. Don't want to take too much off and weaken the foot. So it's not like a dressing flare from the whole of the foot top to bottom. Nothing wrong with that if that's what's required. However, I think this would weaken this foot a little bit. Little sharp area there, so I'm just going to reduce the height a little so that I can soften the edge. Well done. That's lovely. Again, softening that edge, gathering it in, creating, looking for that symmetry. Nearly done. Well done. Nearly done. All right, we're nearly done. Good boy, you're doing well. Apologies for the heavy breathing. Oh, you're so generous. Good boy. Just took a deep breath. I don't know if you heard that. Good boy. Mix of Soul Cleanse and water, 50-50, with a little bit of copper sulfate granules thrown in for good measure. Because I'm cleaning more than treating, it's a waste of product, in my opinion, to use it at full strength. We're all looking to save money. There you go. Well done.